Hello, welcome back to Alex Reacts. Eurovision Song Contest selection continues, and this is Malta. The song is by Aidan. It's called Bella, obviously beautiful. I read the lyrics, and there's something interesting happening for once from Malta. Part of the lyrics are in the Maltese language, which I've never heard in my life. So this is going to be interesting in that aspect, at the very least. But let's hear the song now. I'm sorry, it made me think of Godfather immediately. But that may be because my exposure to the Maltese music is very, very limited, almost zero.
Is it the end? I don't recall the time you said goodbye. Hello, my friend. I'm feeling blue. I gave it all, you took me by surprise.
Okay, there is a dichotomy here that's a little confusing. The way he sings it is like easy and flowing, whereas there's this guitar adding the rhythm, which makes me move in weird ways. I want to do this, but the guitar makes me do this, like a clock. So the arrangement is interesting as to what's happening.
I gave it all, you took me by surprise. What if the world's aligned again, right by the summer sky, my friend? I hope you know it's fun to love again.
Okay, the violins adding volume.
Tonight I'll meet you here, now don't be shy.
I expected this somehow.
You know nothing is thin now.
Ooh, the piano here.
I'll keep holding on to you. After all of this time, it's you and only you. Bella, forse t'accepted fia. All the nights that you dance with me by the sea, they're calling me.
It's interesting. The song is growing. The instruments are kind of coming in one after the other, the violins, the piano, the bass, and the song is constantly growing, but his voice, his singing isn't really changing. He's keeping it level. So it's kind of, it just keeps your attention, even though it's supposed to be very level and very easygoing. Interesting.
With me by the sea, they're calling me.
Back to the easy part.
After all this time,
yes, ballroom dancing. Just when you thought it's going to grow into this really big song, there's this pause and it just drops to this easy Bella, Bella, Bella. It's it really does keep your attention, although it seems like it wouldn't.
What if the world's aligned again, right by the sun?
And it's growing again, but not too much.
It's fun to love again. And if you're feeling cold tonight, I'll meet you here. Now don't be shy.
Ooh, there's almost a whirlwind of music here, the full orchestra. you can tell what's going to happen. There's this world of music and then the pedals around him. But they were announced by the music, and you could feel the moment it's going to drop. Like I literally just followed it as if I heard it a million times before, just dropping right there. Um, it's very interesting how predictable it is, and at the same time slightly unpredictable, and just keeps your attention. He mentioned Jean Lavalette here, which I know only because I read the lyrics in advance, or maybe I wouldn't have noticed otherwise. And there's something else that's really interesting in the language bits. The part he's singing in English is very hopeful of the future, and he's waiting for her to come. But the parts he sings in Maltese are the parts where he was conquered by her love. So he mentions Jean Lavalette, who was a knight, I believe, ages ago, 16th century, defending Malta from the Ottomans. And yes, I read up on this because I read the lyrics. So no, I'm not this good when it comes to history, but I wanted to see like why him. So he's achieving something that is, I think, the point of Eurovision, representing Malta. He is giving us little details in the language and even in this "you conquered me" like Jean Lavalette. So she won the battle, sort of. It's very, very cool. I really like that. You just know.
I'll keep holding on to you.
Back to easy.
After all of this time, it's you and only
I do have a bit of a critique. What on earth is he wearing with this song? Everything about this is fine. Even the mustache kind of seemed to go with the song. I didn't see much of his movements because I just kept closing my eyes. But some of the movements he made were very dancey and they're sort of inviting. What was really weird to me was this leather thing. I'm thinking cowboys, not, or YMCA for some reason, not this song. So maybe I would change the way he's dressed to just me. Everything else, it's really odd how the song seems so simple and easy, but it's actually quite complex, especially when it comes to instruments, which is something that I don't usually notice, which means that it was actually very prominent here. I usually just hear the voice, and his voice isn't extraordinary, but it is easy, and it is it's keeping up the pace of the song, and it's just keeping it level without being dull. I liked it. It's really good to see Malta represented by the Maltese language, and the godfather I thought of in the beginning makes a bit of sense given that, again, I read up on this. So he's really doing his job representing Malta. The fact that the Maltese language, which is Semitic in origin, so resembles Arabic, is influenced by Sicilian and by English. And there's one interesting fact, and that is that it's the only Semitic language written in Latin alphabet with some special characters that only exist in Maltese. So just the fact that there were parts of this song in Maltese and the fact that they contain Jean Lavalette already made me find out a little bit more about Malta that I knew almost nothing about. So he's really done his job representing his country. And ballroom dancing, I think, has a new song. It's romantic, it's sweet, it's more complex than it seems, and doesn't require a complicated vocal to pull it off. His is pleasant. That's it for now, I think. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and especially everyone from Malta. If I missed something or I misrepresented something, please do tell me. I'd appreciate it. Thank you. Until next time.